right over the football on the centre spot will get us moving. As Sheffield Wednesday play in the first half here from right to left as we look, defending the end that is occupied by the mass ranks of travelling Sheffield Wednesday supporters against Charlton, who play in red and white, of course, at the cavernous Valley here in south-east London. Charlton come into this game in indifferent form. It's kind of win-lose over the course of the past couple of months as the ball sails out of play. Rolling his studs over the ball, he slips a short pass back to Byers. Byers chips it to the edge of the penalty area. It's over the head of Michael Smith, but the ooh that you could hear from John Pearson there.
Michael Hector.
Well, it was Michael Hector, but Michael Smith turned quickly, tried to press Michael Hector, and the ooh was because he nearly got there.
He did.
So Wednesday stay on the attack, goalless and looking to open the scoring for the first time.
Good ball,
and it goes Bannon.
Ball.
The glancing header.
He's not going to give it.
Cannoned off the knee of Michael Hector. Optimistic from John Pearson.
Ooh, did you think it was his knee?
Going to be a corner. From here, I do, yes.
Okay.
Take the corner from the far side, the right. The Scot steps up, it's along the deck, into pass,
beautiful!
Back to Smith, and Smith was trying to shoot, but at point blank range it was blocked by Michael Hector. It's almost as if he had a sneaky suspicion as to what that corner routine would be. Wednesday stay on the attack. Windass spreads play to Bannon on the corner of the box.
Oh my word!
Crossbar. It's off the crossbar from Barry Bannon. What a beautiful, swirling, curling effort. The keeper, Maynard Brewer, was rooted to the spot, and Barry Bannon is a lick of paint away from scoring a worldie.
Yeah, that was an amazing effort.
Sporting a Phantom of the Opera mask will take the throw-in down on the near side as Michael Smith dangles a long right leg in there to win it back. Bannon goes high and diagonal, and Windass is sprinting after it, and he's got the beating of Ness for pace on the corner of the penalty area to the right. Wednesday building an attack here, looking sprightly in the
opening exchanges. What a ball!
And it's a good flat pass to Bannon, 25 yards out. He lays the ball to Jaden Brown. In goes the cross, brilliantly done! And Liam Palmer will open the scoring at the Valley with a quite brilliant team goal from Sheffield Wednesday, started by Bannon from just inside his own half. The flat, incisive ball from Jaden Brown to pick out his opposite wing-back. There was composure from Palmer to control, and he's just side-footed it in. Goal number 5 of the season for him, and a wonderful start for Wednesday. Charlton 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. The Owls have a free kick which Will Volks will take. Volks looks up.
That's a lovely ball.
Tries to pick out the diagonal run of Windass and has done so. He's done well with the angled run there, Josh Windass. Stood up by Michael Hector outside of the box.
What a ball!
Glorious ball in. It's threaded to Palmer. Oh, goodness me.
Should have been 2.
Should have been 2. He's fired the ball at the near post. It appeared for a split second to squeeze under the legs of Ashley Maynard Brewer, who's readjusting his shorts because it obviously did, but he's grabbed it forward from right to left, and here's Volks on the centre spot, easing the ball to his left, and Famewo, who's now back on the field.
Good
into
play,
Volks, lovely
good
return.
play.
Famewo's out wide, crossing position, in it goes, and a scissor kick clearance away from Ryan Innes.
Windass is going to take it.
Yeah, Windass
could do with that second goal just to give us a cushion.
The first came from Palmer, corner taken short, diagonal into the feet of Bannon, back to Windass. They're trying to draw the Charlton defence out here, and Windass bends one in. It has to be double punched away by the goalkeeper Maynard Brewer. I think he probably could have caught that, but he's conceded a corner. So throw in which Palmer will take. Played in the last 17 matches in different positions some of the time. As Smith with a lovely back flick into Windass. Windass bears down on goal. Oh, as he shaped to shoot, the defender Innes committed to the challenge and made the block. Charlton try and spring a quick counter-attack that's snuffed out on halfway by Famewo, but that was a glorious chance. Was he a bit too cute there, Windass? Should he have put his boot through it as the keeper came rushing out? Quiet first half underneath the Jimmy Seed stand so far. Up the field it goes. Smith wins the header. It will drop onto the edge of the penalty area where Innes towers above Windass, and now Wednesday attack down the right-hand side. Iorfa into Palmer on the corner of the box. Tries to hold it at well. Iorfa gets a lucky break into the penalty area. Toe pokes it in at the near post. The keeper makes the save. It's pinballing around in the box before it's headed clear. and Charlton clear, and then a free kick is given, and Iorfa did his best to test the goalkeeper.
Deserved the goal.
Social media, there's Al's Heaven for you to download at your leisure, plus plenty more things besides on BBC Sounds. Here's Windass trying to exploit a little bit of space in behind, and he's got the better of Hector with the bouncing ball. Tight to the touchline over on the far side, he brings in Bannon. Bannon has it back, first time ball over the top. Here it comes to Windass, pirouetting inside the penalty area. He jinks, brings it onto his right boot.
Look. Oh, he's got a corner.
Well, gets a deflection from a wild effort, and in the end it goes into the away end, and Wednesday do get that corner.
It was here, yes, so it was early on in the season. I think it might have been the first away game, Jack Charlton. I think we won. And yep, into the end where the Wednesday supporters are. And that's where I scored on my debut for Charlton.
So, Football Heaven on BBC Radio Sheffield. Ooh. Dawson
does well.
He did well. Closed down a little too nervously on the edge of the box. Clare wins it back. Wednesday sloppy. Leeburn shoots wide. Well, Leeburn ends up flat on his back, screaming as Bannon screams at the rest of the players there. They were too casual. They faffed about with it inside their own 18-yard box, and Miles Leeburn, who's been in pretty good form, smashed his effort across the face of goal and mercifully wide. Sheffield Wednesday supporters are in the Jimmy Seed stand away to our right-hand side, and I have to say, John Pearson, I don't wish to tempt fate. Our two friends from the first half, the swearers, are somewhere else.
Oh, that's good.
Here's Palmer. Lovely turn to control on the edge of the box, and a return to Windass inside right channel of the box.
Good play.
But a toe poke behind from Lucas Ness. Football Heaven on BBC Radio Sheffield. Wednesday, half an hour or so away from extending their unbeaten run to 20. In comes Bannon's corner at the near post. Byers with the angled run. He got a thick edge to his forehead, and it went into the stand and away. The central midfield for Charlton. Peterborough lead Plymouth by 3-2 now. They had led 2-0 in that fixture, and now Raksaki operating out wide into Chukwuemeka. He fires it in at the near post from the corner of the penalty area.
First shot on target. With my guess that that's the first one that Charlton have had. First one that Cameron's had to deal with.
Great control there by Palmer. Palmer shifts it back to the edge of the penalty area. Volks is slower to react than Raksaki. Now Charlton counter-attack here on the near side. It's brought under control by Blackett-Taylor. Anike slaloming through the middle of the park. Wide it goes to Sean Clare, the former Al. Wednesday backpedaling. Clare will shoot! From the inside right channel of the penalty area. Leeburn was lurking at the back stick, but the shot was hit too cleanly. It was off and away as the Wednesday fans look up. Away to our right-hand side.
Oh, it's nice, it's nice.
Back to Adeniran on the corner of the penalty area. He fizzes the cross. Byers header.
Inches away.
Looping header, unmarked, to the right of the centre, the penalty spot, and it just looped up onto the roof of the net.
Yep.
Walsall and Sunderland on his CV. A diagonal ball is pushed then by Dobson.
That's a lovely touch,
flicked nonchalantly by Clare, who's now playing in a more forward position. Fraser helps it wide to the near side, and Blackett-Taylor. Blackett-Taylor veers in past Adeniran, gets the shot off, and it's beaten down at the near post by a flying Cameron Dawson, who pushes the ball around that post for a corner.
Well, that was a great strike and a great save.
Good news from here at the Valley. Wednesday lead by 1-0. Barnsley are on for a handsome victory against Derby County. Here's Anike, saved by Dawson. Brilliant save, venomous effort, and Cameron Dawson's earned his stripes there. Dropping down to the his right-hand side, he was able to push the very well struck shot from Chukwuemeka away. Player's been brought to a halt as Iorfa and a Charlton player have got caught in a tangle.
I don't know whether Josh Windass is a little bit scared of being offside.
Powerful header forward, and Smith is brought into play just outside the corner of the box. Beats his man, beats the second man, shoots! Oh! From the corner of the box, 20 odd yards out. And it can't have been too far wide. Certainly the angle we're looking at, it wasn't too far wide, maybe a yard or so, and it really did thud into the advertising hoarding, so he hit that like a rocket.
Yeah, it was a great effort from Smith.
Here on BBC Radio Sheffield, Hector, formerly of Sheffield Wednesday, will play it long. Volks will head clear away from the edge of the penalty area. Palmer now receiving the ball on the left-hand side. Back to Famewo. Famewo tries to pick out the running Bannon. Brilliant close control with his left boot. Rolling it to the edge of the penalty area. Gregory rolls his man. Turns the shot on goal.
I think Byers was on in the middle. I think that would have been his better shout.
Back it comes, intercepted.
Given that away.
Now Fraser comes forward. Fraser lays it to Blackett-Taylor on the corner of the penalty area. Everybody back for the Ls. In goes across courts. Caught by Dawson, who flops onto his midriff.
That's got to be the end.
Referee calls full time. The Sheffield Wednesday fans celebrate in unison behind the goal away to our left-hand side. And Sheffield Wednesday, for the first time in club history, have gone a record 20 unbeaten. Yes, 20. The previous record set at 19 has stood since 1961. But the class of 2023 under Darren Moore in League One have gone 20 unbeaten. A fine record, a fine achievement, and a big 3 points for the Owls in their quest to become League One champions.
As Darren Moore walks across to the Wednesday supporters behind the goal to our right-hand side to clap them. And Darren Moore deserves a clap, a massive clap. He's done a fantastic job.